The toppest of top. And yeah, this Lycan is just gonna run over them, right?
I mean, that's the thing. You've got sort of these heroes like the Venom, the AA. Once that level 6 is online on the Lycan, between those two, there's not a lot they can do to control that. They do sort of, Liquid sort of add an extra bit of control in the sense with that final pick. They get that Underlord. This is a hero that in a lot of lands recently we've seen be banned out very early. Do you think there's a chance that LGD maybe forgot about the Underlord this game and that 5th pick Underlord is pretty damn strong for Liquid?
It's definitely strong. Hold up.
Well, hold us for a second as the 2-man stun comes out from FY as he tries to hold them back. Chalice is the one in trouble though. He's being galed. Liquid chasing him down as GH, but Tumberman and Kuro look to finish off the kill. Borustrov won't be back in time, and even if it was, it wouldn't be enough to get him out of there. GH claims first blood.
Yeah, GH leaves the lane and then they die.
And look at that there. I think Matumberman maybe expected Chalice to go by the way, but it looks like it doesn't matter because the Borustrike's not going to quite connect. They'll go for the stun from the Nyx Assassin, but it's not enough. And with that missed stun from Chalice, it's going to cost him his life. That's, I believe, the 3rd time that Chalice has died down on this half of the map.
Some people would call that feeding, but I don't know.
It's probably a different word in Chinese, you know. My multilingual skills aren't that great.
Yeah, languages usually have different words for things. So that's
apart from America, you know, they copied us.
Yeah, that's true.
Down bottom FY, getting run down. Matumberman and Kuroki, they're in there and they'll take the kill. Another quick rundown, 6-1. Liquid getting the kills, but as we can see on the network, it's still pretty even, because whilst this is all going on with all this chaos down here, well, in fact, there's more chaos, and this time the chaos is going to favour LGD as X-Nova comes in with a rotation, and Matumberman not quite expecting that will go down. Wow. Meanwhile, mid lane Liquid see the opportunity to make a play. They know that Shaman's gone down towards the bottom.
He is good at positioning.
He is. He can read the minds of the players of Liquid, and now they're actually chasing down another. FY, he's got the stun in a couple of seconds. They are going to look to try and dive underneath the tower for this one. They've got the setup, and FY, he's got the control. Kuroki pops the stick charges, tries to stun. He's actually maybe going to be able to get the return kill, and he does there. With the damage from the cold feet in the tower, they'll get the 1-for-1. Mid lane, GH being played upon by Somnus with the pole charges and the zip zap. Has he got quite enough damage to burst this man down? He hasn't, and in fact, Miracle wants to go back in. GH goes for the ball, but Miracle! He messed up! That's a big old mistake, and X-Nova comes in to rub salt into the wounds as they... FY tries for the stun into the tree line, but GH is already off to the side.
Here comes the Lycan ult.
Yeah, they are going to look to try and chase this one down. Chalice comes in with a stun. They're looking towards GH. They've got the shackles, but Tumberman pops the ultimate, but he's been taken down. LGD, they take one. Can they get another? There's AA Ice Blast onto 3 of them, though, and Miracle's coming in. He's able to bring down the Shaman low enough beneath the threshold. FY's going to get popped as well, so double kill for Miracle, but Arme, he's the one coming out on top. They found 3. Can they get more? The root from Mind Control holding back the dog. As Arme's shapeshift will not be enough.
Yeah, if that Orchid here, and they could just rotate top with Lycan ult, they could just stomp them.
See down bottom. Mind Control, stunning play around with X-Nova, and he's going to have the backup of GH coming in. So they'll get the slow but sure run down onto X-Nova, but this is X-Nova essentially doing his job, and in fact, maybe he can turn it. He's got backup coming in. FY, looking for the angle, he's got it, perfect. He's able to burst down one. They've taken down GH, they have lost X-Nova. Mind Control trying to get himself out. The mechanism will be enough to keep him healed up long enough to get out of there.
Again, Lycan ult used for not great effect. It's not had the greatest Lycan ults here, and now they're just pressuring top here.
Oh, Chalice actually coming in with a 2-man burst. There's going to be a buyback, and now Somnus zipping in, ready to make an impact with the silence on the Miracle. He's able to take down the Morphling. That's the Aegis pop. He'll bring down Matumberman as well. Can they kill Miracle the second time? They get the Hex before the Morph starts. He can't begin to morph. They're going to be able to take him down again. The stun from FY. LGD hole coming up. Somnus getting into the fight. He does stick out a little bit awkwardly there to the Shaman Wars, but the rest of the team survive.
Quick map saved by him.
Same time, look at this bottom lane. GH actually coming in, trying to hold back this push attempt from LGD. Blade Mail's going to be popped there by Arme, as GH does actually take quite a bit of damage there with the ult onto him, but GH has the stick charges, keeps him alive. Challenge though, coming in with a big emphasis. Look at this, the follow-up from Somnus. They've taken 2, and they're going to take even more by the looks of it as they turn towards Mind Control. X-Nova has also got the control onto Kuroki. They're going to pick up 4 here. Beautiful turnaround from LGD.
Yeah, now the Roche is up, so that's obviously the hot here contested area right now. But they're going for a little bit of sneaky play here.
Well, they are. They've actually managed to get the jump and the Hex straight away here onto the Morphling Miracle. He did manage to start morphing straight. Can he get himself out? He's trying to back away. He'll actually be able to lift it up. And look at the stage. Somnus, he's there. Follows up. Finishes off the kill. They will lose the Shaman for it. Can Somnus get out? He's actually going to be silenced here for the low ground as GH has the control with the smash. Look at the kill with the big plays here from Chalice and FY. Coming in with the stun. They've run now Kuroki, now Arme. He's able to run them all down. Matumberman trying to get himself out of this one, but he's going to fall. They've lost 3 on Liquid. to stun for GH. Can GH really turn this? It looks like he just might be able to. With the Magnetize, the Firestorm, Mind Control gets the triple kill. Liquid may lose 3, they may lose the Morphling. See up top, bit of a roll in here as they do look towards Sand King. It's pretty beefy at the moment. In fact, backup's going to be there. Somnus comes in with the BKB, looks for the Hex straight away to come in onto GH, takes down one. The Timberman pops the BKB. They have lost in return as Sand King. Let's see if he does look to reinitiate. It's X-Nova. Cold feet upon him. He does manage to get a Hex out in time. In fact, Arme ready to join the fight. They've got the Necro units onto Man. Miracle comes in from the side, able to burst down X-Nova, but they've lost Kuroki. Stunned from FY, catches down to his Somnus. He's in with the silence. Can he bring down Miracle though? It doesn't look like he can. With the strength already building up, Miracle will survive, but the rest of his team not looking too hard. They've lost 3 on Liquid. Still going for the roast though, despite the fact that LGD knows he's just going for it. Chalice jumps in with the epicenter. They're ready to fight, ready to play. Somnus pops the BKB. Chalice is getting low though, but still Somnus will prevail with the remainder of his BKB. Can he take it down? But Timberman taken 2. They have picked up the Aegis on the Stormspread, and look at the base. Arme, he's on a second set of racks, Bulldog. The rat is working out. They will TP back, but Arme, he pops his plate mail. He doesn't give a hoot. He pushes on, takes the melee racks.
He doesn't give a hoot.
He does not indeed. He gets the range racks as well.
Mega. Is that Mega? It's Mega.
It's Mega.
It's Mega GG.
I mean it. It's certainly going to be hard for Liquid to come back from that one. They do get some kills.
But he's waiting right now. He's waiting for that opportunity to end the game. They don't want to... They played around a little bit. Now they're like, hold up. No, they're going to take it easy here.
Mask of Madness on the Morphling. But here we go. Okay. They're trying to fight, and that's got to be Miracle Death for sure. They're straining on top of him. Can Miracle keep himself alive? He's falling low. The stun, the load up. Miracle. He's able to survive. They turn. They have the route onto the Storm Spirit. That's going to be Somnus gone. They're actually going to be able to get 3 kills out of this. Liquid are horrible. Arme, he wants the rat. He wants the game over.
They can't do it. We just talked to them. They can't do it. It's not going to work.
It's not. That's 3 dead on LGD.
Okay, that's 1.
That's 1.
That's
team
1.
fight.
1 more and they're going to start to worry about this. 1 more, they're going to worry.
1 more. But look at the Ancient. It took quite a beating there. Arme's got the DD. He's ready to run in, or is he?
Let's go.
He's going in. He probably wants the game over. We'll see what his opportunity is here. The BKB's command to man. Look at Arme. He's going to go straight away off the air. That's going to be one of Miracle's dead. He's got no buyback here available. Can the rest of the team really hold on? Maybe they can. They've actually taken the Aegis out of Somnus. Arme puts the BKB. He's trying to focus the Ancient, but the Crimson Guard is holding back the damage. And Arme's BKB is about to well. Can he finish off the Ancient in time? Wow! Liquid, can they really hold this? LGD is desperately trying to finish off the game. GH is going to fall. He's got buyback available, but the Ancient is falling. It's getting focused. LGD to take the win.
Wow.
My goodness, what an ending to that game there. It was sort of drawn out. I mean, the maths checked out. You said they needed 2 team fight wins to get back into a Liquid, and they couldn't quite do it.
Yeah, usually that you draw out with the mega creeps, and then you look at that as a spectator, like there's no chance to win. But this game, they actually had a chance to win. You don't usually do that. And because they have Axe and so they kind of come into you, so you can just go BKB if you want.
See this mid lane, the gang coming through from FY and X-Nova. Look at this setup here onto the DP, and they've got it. The Spirit Sight, but not enough to keep him alive. And in fact, GH taking a bit of a beating as well. TP'd in, tried to go for a bit of a return play. He's got to be careful though. Somnus, X-Nova and FY have a lot of potential between the 3 of them to get these kills. If they get that first bird and are able to get some pressure onto this tier 1 tower, which is pretty crucial for Somnus, as we did see a sort of a network fleet being built up by the Death Prophet. I'll get another kill out of this. These 3 heroes staying around GH as well. He'll back himself away, but getting 2 kills this early on for Arme's slot, that's the dream for him.
Yeah, usually you sit at, oh, they're going. He's got black, could commit black here.
Got to be a little careful here. The ultimate into Mind Control will pop. Turns straight away towards the Queen of Pain, and that's going to be Somnus out of it. A little over-aggressive there, blinking in. Top lane as well, Liquid able to run down Chalice, but FY's actually there with a magical burst, and in fact, Miss Miracle's falling down low, but he's got the ultimate. He's able to run down the axe, now turns towards FY. X-Nova's there with the control. He's actually holding back Miracle. Miracle's going to fall. FY will survive. The rotation there from X-Nova, keeping his Scarab safe, and now they're looking to chase down Kuroki as well. The concussive shot flying through. They've got the slow, closing the gap with the creeps beating down upon him. They're going to be able to take both of them there, punishing both Kuroki and Miracle for getting aggressive on that top lane. That's an invis room, of course. Arme is underneath the shadow, but he's actually going to go straight in onto Timberman will be able to use himself up though, and there is backup for him. Ice Park comes in holding down 1. Chalice jumps in with a call. He's managed to get the control onto GH. He gets burst down. They'll bring down 1. Arme's falling low though, and Arme will pay with his life, and it looks like Chalice is in trouble as well. well, as Liquid collapse upon the Axe, and they'll take down a second. Jump forward from Somnus, he's got the Sonic Wave onto Miracle and Matuma Man. Can they quite finish on Miracle? Maybe they can with the root. They're looking to chase. Have they got enough damage? They have. They'll take down Miracle. Matuma Man will use himself up into the air, but he's not getting out of this one. But we're seeing it, as we saw, in that last fight. We can expect this from Arme each and every time, just committing himself on top of the Enigma at the fights, forcing out that black hole. So sure, it's still an okay black hole, but it's never going to be sort of the dream black hole if he's able to close the gap. And in fact, FY bursting down Matuma Man there, but Miracle and GH are looking for a play in return. They've managed to take down FY. GH has got to be careful though. Somnus comes in as well as X-Nova. Kuroki with the Ice Power trying to hold the back, but he's actually going to whip it. Doesn't manage to find the connection. The Midnight Pulse though doing a hell of a lot of damage to this Axe here. Chalice, he will tick down. Arme coming in onto Miracle will find the Ursa. It's 2 for 2 at the moment. Can they get anything more? Kuroki being surrounded here by the army. There'll be a quick jump down to the low ground from this Slar because he's getting himself out, and it looks like he's going to be able to keep himself alive. Mind Control can't quite finish off Arme. He's going to start regenning up in the tree line. X-Nova took a fair bit of damage over time there from Kuroki, but he himself also surviving. Somnus just continues to chase down Mind Control. Mind Control is going to get beat down here by the looks of it. Somnus jumps in, finishes off the kill. There's going to be the body block as well from X-Nova to run side of the roost. Has to be careful of that Midnight Pulse though. Pick up, so that silence could come into play pretty heavily if they don't catch the quad. They're going to see them over straight away. Miracle's going to jump forward, commits onto the chain. They've taken down one. GH falling low. It's going to be a buyback immediately from X over the burn. With the Sonic with the silence, Miracle can't do anything. That's going to be the Ursa out. Matuma Man gone as well. They will come in with the black hole. It's caught too much straight away. There's the silence coming into play. They managed to shut down him for now. They're going to lose the Night Stalker. Chalice is trying to finish off Mind Control. He's going to be able to get it. They're losing 4. They're going to lose Kuroki here as well, as Liquid lose absolutely everybody. LGD just playing on another level today here. Still a bit of time needed for Mind Control to have.
And he can't farm it. This is the problem. Still.
Look at this, Miracle committing straight away with the BKB, but there's going to be the Axe in fact with the Playmat. Miracle takes a hell of a lot of damage. The Sonic Wave flies through as well, but he'll move on forward. We'll be able to take down the Axe. They found 2 kills. Buyback comes out straight away from Chalice. F1 in the backline trying to look towards GH, but he himself in trouble. The Ice Power comes through. They manage to surround him, but the buybacks, is it going to be enough? There's going to be a buyback as well from the Night Stalker trying to get involved. Kuroki's going to fall. Chalice having the control here as well onto Matuma Man. They'll be able to find a 4. Somnus even keeping himself alive as GH can't quite finish off the kill here. Arme trying to chase down. Miracle also incredibly low at the moment. Arme finds an opportunity straight in. He goes in. Chalice is there with the control. Jumps in with the call. It's an ultra kill for Arme's Slug. Everybody dead. LGD press on forwards. Still smoked up there. Actually going to have the high ground advantage. You're going to see this coming straight away with the silence of Miracle, but Miracle pops the BKB. Goes center there from FY, but it's not going to be enough to keep him alive. They'll lose FY. They're going to lose X-Nova as well. But Chalice, he's in with the 3-man call. The Sonic Wave follow up as well. Arme's following in, and they've lost 2 on Liquid, but buybacks there straight away from Mind Control. Liquid know that they have a chance to take this fight, and Mind Control on the side jumps in. He's got the black hole. He has the control. Do they have the damage? They do. They'll take down Arme. A crucial buyback from Mind Control to get that big kill. And with the Ice Power for Kuroki, they'll get the 5th. Liquid find the full 5-man team.
Just yet.
That one on Slar was pretty good off the buyback, but in terms of sort of a big team fight one, it's not been there. Look at this here.
China already dead.
They forced out the enrage and the black hole onto Miracle. Miracle moving forward. Matuma Man pops the BKB as well as Chalice. He's trying to run himself away. Arme straight away. They get the Enigma immediately on top of him with the Nullify. They've taken Mind Control out of the fight with the bashes. They're controlling Matuma Man, who use himself up, but Liquid, they're falling low. They've lost 2. Arme jumps in. He finishes off Matuma Man. They'll get GH as well, and this time it's LGD's turn to wipe the entire lineup of Liquid. This 5 seconds and the Enigma will be back into play with the ultimate available. Fortification comes out. They're trying to stall here. Matuma Man actually going to have the Eon Disc proc straight away. And look at this. Chalice immediately in after it. Looking for the call, but the BKB's out in time from Matuma Man. He's trying to keep himself alive. BKB goes over Mind Control. He got the 2-man black hole. Is it enough? It might just be. He's keeping himself alive, but it's not enough damage. LGD are able to survive through it. Take down Mind Control. And they'll turn their attention back towards the racks. LGD clean up a second melee rack. And they continue to play around with this. Chalice comes in. The 2-man call. Arme is in with more than enough damage to punch down Kuroki. They've got the silence for the Miracle. Miracle drops the BKB, but Arme just focusing him down. He's got the bashes from the basher. Miracle will fall as well. Triple kill for Arme. Only Matuma Man left alive. No buybacks left on the rest of the team at Liquid, and LGD know it. They're going for the game, going for the tier 4s, and GG is called. LGD looking absolutely unstoppable today.
Indeed. And that just played amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. But the key of that game was the Enigma. And every fight, they kept going on him, killing him